preceding day. So that's a thing, because that is one of the advantages of this online lecturing, isn't it? So sometimes if you are really interested, you could join.
Yes.
Because number of participants is not a big problem here, isn't it? Because others won't get disturbed unless you make a lot of noises or do interaction. You can patiently hear even if you are not from the batch which is supposed to listen to lectures. On a conventional lecturing, in lecture theatre, we can't accommodate. Even if you are interested, you may not be able to come to some of the lectures, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, my lecture is not a big problem. If you are really interested, you can. If you get the definitely you can join and listen and answer the questions and so on. And audio also, it's not a problem if you are really interested to record the lecture. Then just go ahead and do it anyway. I'm doing some audio recording also, but only problem I have realized is it won't stay in the computer for a long time. The audio recording. I don't have you tried recording the previous lectures?
Sir, it needs the host's permission, sir.
Whose permission? Host's permission.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's under the where is the permission? Because here it says record on this computer, record to the cloud. I can't see that function. Where did you see the function? Permission for the recording.
I think settings or something for the meeting has saying allow participants to record, mute all participants, things like that. So don't press mute all participants. We might not be able to respond. That happened. And just see in the settings, it might say allow participants to record.
Fine. So when I schedule the meeting, it might be there. So next time I try to see, because once I start the meeting, I can't see that sort of function. Here, but it only indicates record on this computer and record to the cloud. That's how it says. Did you all have any lectures on chronic diarrhea before in some other subjects, something like pediatrics? Did you have?
We had diarrhea. Yeah, for in pediatrics, we did a bit on it.
Yes, you did the diarrhea and pediatrics.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good, because in medicine and pediatrics, both for the long case, you might get a patient with the diarrhea, but medicine, in fact, you won't get patients with acute diarrheal illnesses, acute gastroenteritis, and so on. Very unlikely that you get such a long case under medicine clinicals. But for pediatrics, even acute diarrhea you might get for your long case. That's one of the favorite long cases in even acute diarrhea. Medicine, of course, chronic diarrhea, there's a patient who might get for a long. Fine. Shall we start then? Or do you think it's good to wait for some time for the other students to come in? Or I think there are 78.
Sir, can you record the lecture and upload to LMS?
Yeah, yes. I'll do that. So I'll try to record the lecture here. Yes, I think now it's being recorded, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Fine. So just planning to go somewhere because it's unlikely because it for the curfew. You can't go here and there without a curfew pass, isn't it? But even if the curfew is not lifted in the Colombo and Kampala districts, people seems to be moving here. They are liberal, isn't it? So in some of the news programs, there are a lot of road traffic building up despite the curfew, isn't it?
Yes.
So is there any plan on starting the faculty also for us near soon?
The things actually we are ready to start, to be honest, but not to get you for gatherings like lectures and tutorials, but for your clinicals we are really ready to start. But if the thing is just starting the faculty, it's not going to make that, isn't it? Because it has to come to all the university systems. I don't know about the arts, science and management and other faculty, but when it comes to engineering faculties and medical faculties, we are okay to start like, because when it comes to medicine, main thing would be the clinical system. Clinicals you can't actually, there's no substitute for teaching clinicals. You can't actually do it online or whatever, then you can actually just demonstrate some of the examinations and so on through videos soon, because it's one of the plans we have. But you can't really practice clinicals online. So that's why we are basically ready to start, but only the faculties also has to agree. Just because medical faculties we can't really start them. All the faculties in the university system are linked together, isn't it? So what did you hear yesterday from, did you, what was there dean yesterday for the yesterday meeting?
With the president, sir?
No, with the dean.
No, so the dean wasn't there yesterday for the
Dean
seminar.
wasn't there. That's the problem. I think it has to come through the dean after he has communicated with the chancellor and deans of other faculties. But you haven't heard about an official date of starting the faculty, did you?
Oh, so there was no mention on that exactly.
Yeah, that's anyway. We are going to the departments. In fact, from 4th of May onwards, actually, we have been going to the departments for routine work, except the lecturing and tutorials and clinicals. But only one of the other problems that we would face, actually, as you might have already heard yesterday, about the safety precautions when we start things. But in the board, we have made a clear plan how to keep you and if you work for the clinicals by wearing masks, gloves, and other PPE if necessary.
So will there be like quarantine measures if the one person in a clinical group gets affected? The whole group will be quarantined or hostel needs to be quarantined. Will there be?
Yes, yeah, that's the challenge we have to face the impact. The thing is just because you just came to walk to a ward where we had a patient with the COVID-19, that doesn't mean actually just because you saw a patient with coronavirus infection, you have to get quarantine and all the hospital need to be aware. That depends on the exposure, isn't it? If you had an unprotected exposure, the high risk exposure without wearing mask, and the person is also not wearing mask and you had a close contact, in that case definitely you need to be quarantined. But if you're wearing a mask and the index patient is also wearing a mask and you had a chat with the patient and you have explained, that doesn't mean you have to be quarantined, because the risk of transmission is quite minimum if both of you are wearing masks.
Yes.
But in a situation where you had a high risk exposure, for an example, you are not taking precautions and not wearing a mask, and patient was also wearing a mask unknowingly, in that case, not only you, actually, the whole group has to get quarantine if you get to know retrospectively that the patient is positive for coronavirus infection of 19. In that case, definitely the whole group. Sometimes it may not limit to the whole group. Sometimes we might have to extend to the hostel area where the person was. Sometimes the whole hostel might have to be quarantined. If we get to know retrospect, but in the setup we have planned in the EPU when we take admissions and in the board, the way we keep those patients, it's highly less likely, highly unlikely, I would say, you get that unprotected exposure or high risk exposure, because we do a lot of screening questions and there's a space patient. Even in the ward, we keep in a separate cubicle, but from the questionnaire, we ask in the ED if there's a suspicion, we keep those patients in a separate ward number 36, where we expect none of you to go. So it's very unlikely in the current setup you get an unprotected exposure. But you can't predict it in clinical medicine. You can't predict everything. There is some degree of uncertainty in everything in clinical. So we have to basically get prepared. We have to be very prepared for some sort of quarantine process also if they are exposure. That's one of the challenges we face. So that in fact, actually, even if we get 0 cases for something like 14 days, then even if the incidence was 0 for 14 days, the extent once we open the airports, then there would be problems. Even if you have a 0 incidence for some days, once the airports are open, all these foreign tourists will arrive, and there is still some risk. Risk is not 0. Risk at minimum. Risk is not 0 unless there is a vaccine or unless there is a eradication of cases from the whole world. Otherwise, to have a safe risk, we have to keep the airport closed, which is not practical in a country like us. So those are the problems. Somehow we have to start. We have to start, but we have to continue this social distancing and hygiene and face mask. Compulsory, we have to continue for many months, I would say, but I can't say any point. The other thing, we have to avoid the gatherings, the lectures, tutorials, and so on. Somehow we have to avoid it. Clinical speak and practice is social distancing. Practice, you might not be able to walk onto the ward classes as you did previously. But ward ground teaching and all, you can participate in a satisfactory social distance. But we have to live with it and we have to move. Otherwise, difficult to see any point for this matter unless the pandemic is under control. So we can't actually predict the pandemic has been under control. For other countries, they have continuously reported significant number of reported cases daily. Fine. So we'll start with the lecture, shall we?
Okay, sir.
Fine. So chronic diarrhea is one of the important areas in medicine. So here I have put some of the objectives where I would really expect you to be confident at the end of the lecture. So as you can read, you would get many patients with chronic diarrhea when you practice as an intern and subsequently as qualified doctor. So you should be able to identify what chronic diarrhea is. There is a definition and you have to inquire into the presenting complaint and instead of presenting complaint and identify which patient belong to the category of chronic diarrhea. So you can actually tailor-make your approach on those patients. The most important classification when we start chronic diarrhea is the etiological classification. Once you have identified this patient as chronic diarrhea, then you have to have some idea to classify this patient according to the etiology. Then your subsequent history examination and then immediate investigation, you can tailor it depending on the likely etiology. Then as in any other case in medicine, clinical evaluation you should be able to do the detailed history, because in the history 80% of the time in the history you have the diagnosis and patient is not valid, and examination about 15% of the diagnosis is there. If you have done a detailed history and a good examination, then 95% of the time you can arrive at a diagnosis. Then 5% of the diagnosis is helped by the investigations, only 5% I would say. So only few targeted investigations. Those investigations depend on the previous history and examination you have done. Not that you do all the tests under the sun in each and every patient with diarrhea. Sometimes you might start treatment even without doing any investigations also in certain situations, which I will tell you later on. And not only, even though chronic diarrhea is a problem, seems to be related to the GI system, gastrointestinal system, you have to be aware some of the systemic disorders also could present with chronic diarrhea in some of your patients. So you have to be vigilant about some of the systemic disorders. You might be able to diagnose some of the systemic disorders present with chronic diarrhea. And there are few principles when you come to the management of a patient with chronic diarrhea. So those are the basic principles to be competent when it comes to the topic of chronic diarrhea. So we'll see what is the meaning of chronic diarrhea. So what is the definition like? To understand that, first you should have some idea of the definition of the term diarrhea. So what do you mean by diarrhea? What do you think? What do you perceive?
Change in bowel habits than your usual usual bowel habits.
Yeah, change in bowel habits. Yes, some change in bowel habits. But change or alteration of bowel habits could be either diarrhea or constipation. When it comes to diarrhea, what do you perceive? What is your understanding?
It's a increased stool weight per day.
increase stool weight. So even if somebody can have increase in stool weight, even if somebody have some well-formed solid stools, something like 2 or 3 episodes, frequency something like 2 or 3 episodes with that solid well-formed stools, even with that somebody can have increased weight in the stools. So does that mean bad?
Like, excuse me, sir, the voice is not very clear, sir. There's something.
Let's see.
Hello?
Can I hear? Now. So what I want to clarify is even if somebody, the way you thought, even if somebody has a well-formed solid stools 2 to 3 times per day, 2 to 3 visits per day, that increases the weight of the stools. But does that mean diarrhea? Or something else also has to be coming? Can you hear me clearly now? Can you? So what else has to be put onto that definition?
More than
Is
usual.
in
Not the weight of the stools. I don't fully agree with that one. More
it
than
is increase in stool mass, frequency, and fluidity.
frequency as well as fluidity. Yes, you are somewhere there. So not only the weight of the stools, the weight of the stool just can increase even if you have well-formed solid stools more than one time. As you said, the consistency of the stools, it has something to do with consistency and the frequency both. More liquid stools, I would say, when it comes to consistency, and the frequency also increases. Isn't it? Frequency also increases. So you have to actually define in terms of frequency as well as consistency. More liquid stools. So not necessarily the weight. Most of the time, weight of the stools also tend to increase, but somebody can have diarrhea without much increase in the weight of the stools over the 24-hour period. I would tell you some examples later on. For an example, somebody with a dysentery who has very small volume blood stained stools, even if that person has 3 to 4 episodes, it may not increase the weight of the stools for 24 hours in another day. Because with a dysentery or a colitis, somebody may have a very small volume blood stained stools. Did you get the point? That's why I did not really agree with the weight of the stool. It's not the weight of the stools, it's the consistency and the frequency. So, in cases where you have large volume diarrhea, the weight also could go up, but weight does not necessarily go up in a patient with the diarrhea. Okay. Am I clear now? Can you hear me now? Well,
Yes, sir.
fine. Okay, so it has something to do with the consistency as well as the frequency both. So when it comes to chronic, what else you have to handle? What is the timeline or the time period where you would put somebody under the term of chronic diarrhea? How many days somebody should have diarrhea for you to label him as having chronic diarrhea? What do you think? Any guesses? If somebody has diarrhea, come to you with a diarrhea of 1 week duration, would you label him as having chronic diarrhea? For how many
More
days?
than 1 month.
Good, yes. More than 1 month, like it says 4 weeks. Some who says 30 days, 4 weeks, So 1 month or 30 days. So somebody has to have diarrhea going on for more than 4 weeks for you to label that person having chronic diarrhea, not just 1 week or 2 weeks. So then only you have to take an immediate approach to have to evaluate this patient clinically and do some investigations relevant as per chronic diarrhea. But having said that, some patients may come to you with intermittent episodes of chronic diarrhea. Sometimes patients may have had intermittent episodes of diarrhea going on for 1 year and now may be coming to you with another episode of diarrhea for 1 week. In that situation, you don't have to wait for 1 month because the person has had diarrhea already going for 1 year. Already 1 year. Fine. So chronic diarrhea is somebody lose consistency with increased frequency of stools going on for more than 4 weeks. That's when actually you would label somebody as having chronic diarrhea. Basically, diarrhea word derived from the Greek term flow through. So, as I said, definition mainly based on not only the volume or the weight, but also the volume, frequency, and consistency of stools. So, you lose or watery stools at least 3 times daily in a 1-day duration or a 24-hour period. So, where this 4-week period has come from, actually, who has given the definition is American Gastroenterology Association. They are the one who has defined this decrease in fecal consistently lasting for more than 4 weeks as chronic diarrhea. One of the other interesting things is the etiology of the chronic